You can't make this up, folks. The Trump administration has just hit the electric vehicle industry with a bombshell. In a shocking move, the Commerce Department announced a massive 93.5% tariff on Chinese graphite, or raw material that is absolutely crucial for manufacturing electric car batteries. This is going to change the game for EV production in the United States, and not in a good way. Let that sink in for a moment. Graphite is the heart of lithium-ion batteries used in electric vehicles. Without it, America's electric car manufacturers will face major setbacks, and prices will skyrocket. This move by the Trump administration isn't just an economic shift, it's a direct hit to the future of electric vehicles in the U.S. and an escalation of trade tensions with China. Welcome back to American Info. This tariff is huge, 93.5%, and it's aimed squarely at Chinese graphite imports. The U.S. government is accusing China of dumping graphite into the American market at below-market prices. Now, for those of you who don't know, graphite is cheap, less than $2 per pound. But in 2023 alone, Chinese graphite imports to the U.S. more than doubled, reaching a whopping $347 million, according to the latest Commerce Department data. That's a massive increase, and it's exactly what Trump's administration says is destabilizing the market. While U.S. companies struggle to develop the same level of high-purity graphite that China is providing, American producers are feeling the pressure. Tesla itself even testified during the investigation into these tariffs, highlighting that U.S. companies simply can't match the quality of Chinese graphite needed for EV batteries. It's not just about production, it's about technology and purity. No U.S. producer can meet the 99.9% purity level required by manufacturers. Mike Oakrenley, CEO of Novanix, a U.S.-based graphite producer, called the tariff transformative for the industry. He's not wrong. Oakrenley argues that the U.S. needs to start investing heavily in its own graphite production. Right now, China has overinvested in its capacity, and it's flooded the market with cheap graphite, making it incredibly difficult for American businesses to get a foothold. This tariff, according to him, is the push the U.S. needs to create its own robust domestic graphite industry. But here's the catch: the U.S. does not have enough graphite production capacity to meet the growing demand. So in the short term, the result of this tariff could very well be skyrocketing prices for the graphite that American electric vehicle makers need. With China now facing additional tariffs, it's not just a trade war, it's a matter of survival for the U.S. EV market. The cost of producing electric cars will rise. Batteries, a key part of EVs, will become more expensive, and those price hikes will likely be passed on to the consumer. This could set back the EV revolution in America and make electric cars less affordable. Now, let's talk about the bigger picture. This tariff is just one part of a much larger trade battle between the U.S. and China. The U.S. is looking to wean itself off its reliance on China for critical materials like graphite. But this push towards self-sufficiency comes at a cost. While the Trump administration may think they're protecting American industry, the truth is that the consequences for the U.S. electric vehicle sector could be dire. And let's not forget, this isn't just about graphite. The U.S. has already imposed a 25% tariff on Chinese graphite, but this new 93.5% tariff pushes it to an extreme level. Together with previous tariffs, this means that Chinese graphite could face tariffs of up to 160%. This is where things get tricky. The U.S. industry is simply not ready to take on such a massive demand for graphite. Right now, U.S. manufacturers are falling short on the purity and supply needed for lithium-ion battery production. According to Tesla's legal team, U.S. producers can't blame imports when they can't even make the material to the market's exacting standards. For now, U.S. battery manufacturers will have to bite the bullet and pay the higher prices for Chinese graphite. But there's hope on the horizon. The Trump administration may have put this tariff in place to accelerate domestic production. Mike Oakrenley has made it clear this is going to spur investment into U.S. graphite production. It won't happen overnight, but over time, this could be the catalyst that drives the U.S. to compete on the global stage when it comes to critical minerals for electric vehicle production. The question is, will it be too late for the EV industry to recover? This tariff may have set the stage for a major showdown in the global market for electric vehicles. It's a win for domestic graphite producers, but it's a major challenge for U.S. electric vehicle manufacturers. While the move is being hailed as a victory for American industry, the truth is much more complicated. Will the U.S. be able to ramp up production in time, or will American consumers pay the price for a fight that's still playing out in the world of trade? We'll have to see how this all unfolds, but one thing is certain: this is not just another tariff. It's a move that could shape the future of the electric vehicle industry in the U.S. and impact the global trade market for years to come. This was today's important update. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to the American Info channel for more breaking news. Thank you for watching.